Hey, this is John Matthews. I am the president and CEO at Gray Cat Enterprises. And as part of some of my projects, I am hired as an interim general manager where I have to oversee a sales team. And so I like to work with the sales team in developing sales forecasting. So I'm going to walk you through briefly what's involved in all of that. So, why do we have sales forecasting? It's basically to create an annual target, revenue target that actually dovetails with their entire budget. It allows for us to not only put a plan in place, but then to be able to forecast throughout the year. And there's some ebb and flow both by month and by client throughout the year, but the ultimate goal is to hit that annual number. And in a nutshell, it's really all about accountability. It's about holding the salespeople accountable to their numbers and actually having some math actually add up to their numbers. So it's no longer we're just guessing at numbers. I think I'm going to do 100,000 this month. It should really be, if someone were to tell me 100,000, it should really be a math exercise. You have X clients that are doing X dollars for that particular month. It should add up to 100,000 for that month. So first of all, you want to develop a sales model. And generally these budgets are done in the Q4 of the previous year. And so you're kind of laying out, I think I'm going to have this amount of money come in during the month of March, and I think I'm going to have this in the month of November, and it's going to add up to $1.2 million for the whole year. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly which client and which month that's going to take place, but you still have to put together an annual budget. So let's just say that our plan is 1.2 million for the year, and we're just going to divide it evenly throughout each month at $100,000 a month. So basically, you're going to then take that forecast and you're going to say, okay, I need to hit that annual number of 1.2 million. January, I may have come a little short. February, I was over. March, I was right on. So after the first 3 months, I might be 50,000 short of my annual plan. So you would have to look at your remaining 9 months and figure out where am I going to make up that 50,000. So we call that a 3 plus 9. So I got 3 months of actuals and I got 9 months of forecast. I'm still trying to get to that $1.2 million number, but I'm $50,000 short in Q1, and I need to know how I'm going to make that up in the remaining quarters. There's another way that you can kind of stay on top of the individual month, and I like to do this with each of my teams, is have a daily flash. So if we think we're going to do, $100,000 for the month and we're 30% of the way through the month, we should be about 30% closer to that 100,000 for the month. So this enables us to understand throughout the month where we stand at hitting that monthly goal. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone when we get to the end of the month, whether we made it or not. I also like to cascade this to the entire team, from the customer service people, the entire sales team, and the administrative staff. So it's about knowing your status and then developing action plans. Again, you're putting your goals together in the previous year. You can't pinpoint exactly when your customers are going to buy from you, what type of products, whether that customer is going to be around or not. Do you have new customers that are coming in? So you'll have 3 months worth of actuals and 9 months worth of forecast. And I'll tell you, I'd rather know on April 1 whether we're on track to hit our annual goal, as opposed to waiting to December 1 to go, oh boy, we got a problem, because you don't have time to react. If you got 9 months to react, you can develop action plans to help address any shortfalls moving forward. And I also like to create some routines, some check-ins with my salespeople. Again, part of it is collaboration, part of it is accountability. At mid-month, I have a team meeting with the customer service people as well as the sales people, and we collaborate on how we can create better value for our customers, how we can learn from one another. This worked well with this customer, we could apply it to that customer. It's a real collaborative approach. At the end of the month, I sit down with each and every one of the salespeople, and we go through their forecast one by one, client by client. What can I help them with? I also take that time to get their forecast for the upcoming month. So it's a way for me to kind of hold them accountable, and they get into this routine of knowing that I'm going to be asking them these questions. So they actually get their ducks in a row prior to that meeting. I also like to add just a little bit of peer pressure. So I'll communicate to all the salespeople how each and every salesperson is doing, how they've done throughout the first 3 months, how they've done throughout the entire year. So hopefully that it kind of invokes a little bit of incentive for each salesperson not to be the weak link, that, you know, we're all trying to hit this collective annual goal. We may kind of ebb and flow throughout the year based on seasonality, but our ultimate goal is, as a team, how do we create and hit our annualized goal? So in summary, again, anyone can pick a number when it comes to forecasting. The discipline around having a daily flash, having monthly meetings, having all of your clients add up to what your monthly forecast is a way for you to stay on top of your forecast throughout the year, and it enables you to hit your annual plan with regularity. So again, my name is John Matthews. I am the president and CEO of Gray Cat Enterprises. If there's anything I can do to help your sales team, or actually maybe present a much larger and longer presentation on the benefits of sales forecasting, be more than happy to do that. Take care.